This episode is brought to you by FairDesk, a crypto derivatives trading platform founded by 6 former Binance execs and 3 former Morgan Stanley architects. FairDesk is a company focused on building a platform that enables traders to profit from both rising and falling markets. Sign up today and CB will credit you up to $600 in trading funds. For more information, visit fairdesk.com, link in the description below.
Fuck it! Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Okay. Ready?
Fucking thing sucks! Okay. We'll do it live.
Okay. Yeah, baby, we doing it live. Welcome to another episode of My Two Satoshis with yours truly, Crypto Blizzard. How's everyone doing? We got a lot of activity out the gate today. Okay, we got Dead Game Boxing in the building. He's already smacked those like booties. We've got DK Grimm. He said he's buying ETH at these levels. Probably not a great idea. We'll talk about that in a second, my friend. Klaus Schwab said obviously 3K Bitcoin. Boy, it's one extreme to the other, right? I mean, 3K. Come on, Klaus. Oh, man, that is possibly. The Zero Bird said, let's get it. Thank you for tuning in, Zero Bird. HP Blockchain in the building. Have some time to catch you live. Hit those like booties. That's for sure. Big GZ in the building. What's up? What's going on, bro? I'm good, bro. So today, man, it was all good just a week ago, right? You guys remember. I know you remember my thumbnail from yesterday. I said, let me get Big GZ out the way real quick. But in my video yesterday, I said, Bitcoin's really impressing me right now. But you see that in green. But for how long? I'm going to be honest with you. I was very shocked at the markets yesterday. I thought it was I couldn't figure it out. And last night I was sitting there and I'm like, you know what? Now I got it. I think I know why we saw the pump. Of course, it could be a number of reasons. Most likely it is in markets. You're going to have a number of reasons for a catalyst of a move up or down. But I thought of the reason and I was going to go over it with you guys today. And I still will, actually. Because I think that possibly could have been the reason why we saw the pump. Seba Brown in the building. How you like that reversal? It's funny, Seba, because I told my Bloodalytics members yesterday, I'm like, take profits. Make sure you guys are taking those profits on that long. We'll go through the Bloodalytics trades here in a second. But I said, take profits on those longs. Don't love these hoes. I mean, these cryptos. Don't love them. You got to take profits. There's no emotion in trading. You got to be a top G. A top G. You got to be a top G when it comes to this trading stuff. Don't love them. Make the gains. Make the dollars to live another day to buy at a lower price, So we were joking about that last night, literally, because in this game stuff turns right back around, and literally we're right where we were. If you bought on that pennant breakout, which we'll look at in a second, if you bought there, guess what? You're right back where you were yesterday. So an opportunity completely lost. So we'll take a look at the charts here in a second. Klaus said, I meant to come in on that vid and say not for long. Gotcha. All right. Again, guys, please do me a favor. Smack those faces this time. No asses involved. Smack those faces like you're Will Smith defending his wife. All right. I need you to hit those thumbs up right now, ladies and gents. But today, let's go ahead and get into it. We've got I got some great news, actually. Tomorrow, I'm going to have the legendary, the patent owning, DeFi king, DeFi maker, DeFi inventor, Reggie Middleton on, ladies and gentlemen. Let's lick a shot for that. Let's take a shot for that. I'm gonna have him on tomorrow. A little kick in his session, get an update from him. Always love having Reggie on. So if you're a YouTube member, you will get that video pretty much right after the release, raw and uncut. I'll upload that for the YouTube members. And anyone that's subscribed to the channel, just tune in the following day and I'll probably release it. But yeah, just want to let you guys know that is coming tomorrow. Bloodalytics.com. You see it on the screen. You need to go ahead and join, man. Listen, just come over to the crew, holla at your boy, and get your bags up, ladies and gents, because it is going down over there in the Bloodalytics room. We're trading 2 pairs, launching Binance token on October 1st. It is going down. Did 21.7% last month, and boy, we are already going to beat that. I'm pretty sure. Even though I have about 15 more days to go. That's pretty much my monthly cycle is on the 15th, because I started on August 15th. So I'm keeping that cadence of every 15th of the month. We'll do a new performance report on where we are with things. So I am premature a little bit there, but we are well above the 21%. We did 30 something percent last week alone. Of course, you're going to have losses. Those are going to come, definitely. But so far, looking very good for the month of September. Let's take a look at this, man. Look, just look at this. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Insane. It was all good just a week ago. As you guys can see, I drew this pennant and said yesterday, go back and watch yesterday's video, because I said, I personally, fundamentally, my feelings, it doesn't make sense for a pump. It just did not make any sense. We've got energy crisis over in Europe. We've got the dollar to Dixie going ham. It's still going crazy today. You know, there are so many things that didn't point to a risk on move with Bitcoin or the stocks. Yeah, we saw a little rally, man. We did. So I gotta go with the technicals. And we saw a breakout of that pennant, and lo and behold, we went ham. I mean, we got all the way back up into the middle of that channel, and then this morning it all went south, ladies and gents. But if you take a look at the Bloodalytics trades, we went long on Bitcoin even before the actual breakout of the pennant. So we went long yesterday, 4 a.m. in the morning, crack of dawning, while I'm yawning, wiped the coal out my eye. Went long, took half our profits up here at 19,856, and boom, we went short earlier today, guys, around 1150-ish, something like that. We went short on Bitcoin, took 50% of our profits. Now we're just letting the rest ride out. Same thing with Ethereum. I mean, we rode Ethereum. We went long yesterday morning at 4 a.m. Rode it up. Took two take profits, 50% boys there, and we went short here around the same time, 12:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We went short on Ethereum and took profit, and now we're just letting the house money ride the rest of this out. But you know, my whole thing is, it's interesting that we're seeing some resistance here at this pennant. I didn't move any of this. This is all from yesterday's chart. Okay, we're getting a little support here in this pennant. If we break this, ladies and gents, listen, if we end up doing this, it's all over. It's all over. We're going to visit you know who, Mr. 17.5, Young Jeezy. We're going to visit him, guys. We're going to visit Young Jeezy at $17,500 Bitcoin. That is the local low in this cycle for Bitcoin. So that is where we will be visiting. ATL, here we come. All right, so just keep that in mind. Maybe put some alerts in. I would put an alert in on your chart or whatever if we breach 18,750 bucks. You would have known that things are heading lower for you. Let's see what these comments are saying real quick. We've got Red River in the building. Thanks for tuning in, my friend. Mr. Sakila, looking forward to a Reggie update. Absolutely. Crypto King, my Hexian is in the building. Got 3 copies now. Boom. My man. 934 Rex Trader said crypto is a scam. Damn. It's not a scam, bro. It's just great volatility, and you need to take advantage of it. You look like a trader, so you should be trading this, bro. If anything. Red River said I looked into it last night. Only mildly believable thing I saw was that CCP told institutions to stop selling securities. Didn't hear about that one. Claw said caught the 20,250 short. Still in her, letting her ride. That's good for you, man. Great job there. It's called the global margin call. 176 getting broken. Oh, must be talking about a fib retracement or extent. Yeah, retracement. Blue punk rocker in the building. The pump could have come from Powell speaking at a digital asset conference this morning along with other central bankers. Didn't know he was speaking. Very well could have. But at the same time, markets love to catch you with your pants down and just pretty much do this to you. Smack you. That's what the markets like to do. So that's what it is. As I told you guys, Reggie interview coming tomorrow. Go check it out. My YouTube members will get it first. He's got huge updates, guys. He is suing Coinbase for $350 million. We'll get all the details on that tomorrow. So stay tuned for that, please. We've got Blue Punk Rocker saying grab those chips and buy the dips. Ha ha ha. I hear you, bro. I hear you. Yeah, dollar cost average is always great. People throw that out there, but you got to know where the dollar cost average in, and you gotta have dry powder, right? It's still a job to dollar cost average because you need to break it up in a manner where you don't run out of dry powder. Dollar cost averaging down. You may dollar cost average all your powder out before the significant move down. So you just gotta make sure that you definitely plan that well. Red River said, I think the Powell comment is right. By the rumor, sell the news. That's probably what caused the pump. Gotcha. Yeah, get him, Reggie, man. Yeah, I've talked to Reggie behind the scenes, offline, numerous of times. I met him out in Brooklyn, his hometown, while I was out there during the summer. Kicked it for about 3-4 hours walking around Bed-Stuy. That's my guy, guys. I talked to him more than you guys think. Let's see here. So, yeah, let's get into it first. Oh, yeah, I'm going to start doing this. I know, a lot of you guys aren't cigar smokers. I'm not telling you to become. Smoking is definitely not the best thing for you. But I'm going to just start giving you guys a little peek at what I'm smoking. So, today I'm smoking the Partagas, or some people like to say Partagas 18, 45. This is the first time I've had this Classico. It is actually very good. I can't remember how much I spend on it because I don't really pay attention. I just grab and buy and try. But this is a very good smoke, ladies and gents. I can really see this doing very well. You put a couple of these in the humidor and let them sit for maybe about 3 months. They will really be good. So that's what I'm smoking today, ladies and gents. The Partagas or Partagas Classico. Good stick. First time trying it. Stock market, man. Yeah, we had a reversal, guys. I mean, you got to think about it, though. Yesterday, you remember the stock market was actually in the red. It was down like almost 1%. It swung all the way up to be green, in the green, and a decent amount, too. So there was a wild swing yesterday for the stock markets. We're starting to see, ironically enough, though, the NASDAQ is turning green today. So I think we're hitting, and if I recall, I was watching CNBC before going live. I think we're just hitting the S&P 500 major support area. So it's funny how it's correlating with Bitcoin. Bitcoin is hitting the area of support. S&P is hitting the area of support on their markets. So I don't know what's going to happen from here. I'm being honest with you, but I will tell you, Dixie is doing its thing, up 114. The Dixie is at $114.20. So it is still rallying, guys, and that's what I didn't understand yesterday. I said, well, is there something fundamentally changing with Bitcoin to see Bitcoin moving up and the dollar moving up? That lets you know Bitcoin was really rallying way harder than we see in dollar terms, because it was rallying against the dollar rallying as well. Now, the Dixie is made up of a few foreign exchange currencies, right? I don't know all of them, but pound is one. You know, the euro is one. I'm assuming the yen is one. So Klaus Schwab said 170 easy, man. 170, man, disaster. Okay, we are causing so much havoc around the world with this strong dollar, guys. This is not good. This is not good for other countries. 303 days since Bitcoin dropped, next year up. I hear that. Didn't know that stat. Thanks for that one, Nacho Fool. Smoking that sour tangy. Okay, we got some weed smokers in here smoking cookies. This is hilarious. Well, do your thing. Whatever you smoke, smoke it good. Just don't smoke no crack. Let's take a look at, before we get started, though, really getting into the nitty gritty, fairdesk.com. That's where I trade Bloodalytics. That's where my crew trades. Join Fairdesk because, listen, they give great rebates on your trades. The more you trade, the more you get back in rebates. They have all types of bonuses and contests and all that stuff. Try them out. Let me know how you like it. Link in the description below. So we got the market cap for crypto. I don't know if you guys can see that. It is currently at 967. I think yesterday we may have breached the 1 trillion, but fastly did we lose that? No, we didn't. We didn't hit 1 trillion yesterday. So we're not breaching that 1 trillion market cap yet. And that may be the resistance area now for crypto, to be honest with you. But all in all, Bitcoin down. It's red all over. I mean, look at that chart to the far right on all these. It's not looking good, okay? Not looking good. So you guys have to watch. Again, watch this area right here, this pennant. The tip of this pennant, we breach that to the downside. It is over 17.5. Same color t-shirt is on the way. Let's take a look at Nexo. I said Nexo when I covered them months ago because I was telling you guys that I felt like Nexo was in a good position, unlike the other ones like Voyager and Celsius. Nexo in a very good position, or was, I thought, at that time. I don't know if any of you guys remember that one. But Nexo acquires a minority stake in a U.S. Summit or U.S. bank. It's called Summit National Bank. So Nexo ain't doing bad at all. They're out here acquiring shit while your boys are struggling. We're gonna get to Fahrenheit or Kelvin, Celsius, whatever. We're gonna get to them later in the video. But Nexo doing great. Acquired a bank, a minority stake, but it's going to basically take that bank, according to Summit, that's the company, the bank that's being acquired, or a small minority position by Nexo, according to the statement, is turning itself into a modern fintech bank. So, okay, Nexo making moves, ladies and gents. So they took a hit, but it seems like they had their capital allocations and everything and risks all modeled properly. So they weathered the storm, and now they're acquiring a bank. So kudos to them. Mr. Tequila said euro, pound, Canadian dollar. Okay, the cable, yen, the Swedish krona, and the Swedish franc. Okay, gotcha. Thank you for that, sir. Thank you for that. So those are the currencies that make up the basket for the Dixie, guys. I use Nexo since 2019. Great experience. Good to see they're doing well. Yeah, A-Dub. Great. That's great, man. I thought that they would be fine. Just looking at, and this was in the middle. The Crypto Damus, aka Crypto Blood, called this back then, in the middle of it. Celsius was going out. Voyager was going under. 3AC, all this was in the midst of this. I said, I don't know if anyone out there in the chat room vouched for me, but I told you guys Nexo might be one to pay attention to, and look at them now. Doing great, doing great. So let's take a look at, Kwon. Kwon. That's what I'm going to call Kwon. Oh, man. If it couldn't get any more interesting. South Korean authorities looked to freeze $67 million worth of Bitcoin tied to Terra's Kwon. So this is the guy that said, hey, everything's good. I'm at the mall. I'm in the streets. I'm outside. Come get me. I'm not running from anyone. Well, clearly he is. And authorities from South Korea have requested crypto exchanges OKX and KuCoin to freeze some 3,313 Bitcoin, 313 in the building, stand up, worth around 67 million tied to Terraformer Labs co-founder Do Kwon. So, and the thing about this amount of Bitcoin, why they're freezing it, maybe because he's on the run and they don't want him to get any access to that. But in addition to that, this sum of money was actually moved right before the crash. So they're probably trying to, make sure this may be part of the investigation, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So it says it here, in the 3 days that followed, that 3,313 Bitcoin were transferred to KuCoin and OKX. In the months before Terra collapsed, the Luna Foundation Guard bought around 1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin to beef up the reserves for its stable coin. So yeah, that amount probably is under investigation, or part of the investigation. So that's why you're seeing that freeze. So this guy has to be on the run. He's trying to keep it all cool and calm and collect, but no, I think they're after this dude. And he's on the run, low key. So, the world's economy. This is out of Fortune. The world's economy is so bad this week that Bitcoin is outperforming major currencies. And it was all good just a week ago. Actually, a day ago. So, Bitcoin was outperforming. And it's crazy to see, these these fiat currencies moving like crypto, which lets you know there's a problem. There's a liquidity crisis going on, guys. I want you to know and be aware of this. Be careful with your positions, because it is not good. The underpinnings of this financial system is starting to unravel. You should not ever. And listen, I'm a trader. I traded Forex for 8 years straight as a prop trader. This is not normal by far. You should not see a 5.3% move in the British pound, a 3.5% move in the euro. This is insane. Yen went crazy the other week. They had to do an intervention. So my thought, just to get back to my thought from earlier, and how, what I was going to present you guys with as far as why I thought Bitcoin was heading higher today or yesterday, was because I thought that maybe UK members or citizens were fleeing their crashing currency, the pound, and going into dollars and Bitcoin. So I thought the pump may have been because the UK investment class was fleeing their own currency to go into dollar. We see the dollar rallying, and Bitcoin. We saw Bitcoin rallying. That was my take. Red River said possibly it could have been because of Jerome Powell speaking at some digital asset conference. I didn't know about that. That could have been it as well. But my thesis was that people were fleeing in the UK, fleeing the pound and going into Bitcoin and going into the dollar. So possibly, but hey, who knows? But that was my take. So this here, they need to update this, because homie, it don't look like that anymore. It is definitely more so down towards the zero line. So it is what it is. Volatility going crazy. This shouldn't be. And this is crazy, guys. Absolutely crazy. So there's a lot on the line. There's some things going on behind the scenes. The issue is never how much an asset goes down or goes up. It's how fast it goes up or down, which causes issues and catches people off guard. Institutions, they have big positions hedged this way, that way, derivatives in play, over collateralized. I mean, all this rehypothecation. When you have these huge moves in very short time frames is when shit starts to break down and you start to have Lehman-like events. So just be careful out there. I see lower prices, man, in crypto specifically. You know, this is a primarily crypto channel. Specifically, look and be careful with your crypto positions because I think it can get ugly. So Blue Punk Rocker said Do Kwon got that 5-star GTA level. Absolutely. We got helicopters. They put it all out there. They got the freaking the fighter jets out for him. Mr. Sakila said the whole story backing up the Terra stablecoin seems more and more like BS, channeling funds into BTC and fleeing into the sunset. I don't know, man. I say it was just hubris. I don't think he maliciously or they maliciously did it. They literally thought they knew what they were doing by creating a stablecoin backed by Bitcoin. It's the most idiotic thing I've ever heard in my life. Red River Post, someone else said it. I just agree with it. Oh, I got you. Bitcoin to 11K. Yes, I think so. 14K for sure. We got it, but we got to breach 17.5. We got to go visit Mr. Young Jeezy down in Atlanta before we get to 11K. So that's the short-term target and point that I'm watching. 17.5. We got to watch that area, guys. BlackRock Aladdin. Yeah. Red River told us about the BlackRock Aladdin. I think it was him that told us about that. That's crazy. CBL tweeted a video at you from Powell's speech today where he describes the 4 characteristics of CBDC. I did see that. I need to watch it, bro. Thank you. Shout out to Minho in the building. Let me lick a shot for Minho. My bruv from across the pond. Ryan Mack in the building. Nacho Food said 10 to 12K bottom. Okay. 72.50 then 3. Man, y'all Nostradamus out here with these numbers. You're just throwing them out there. If y'all listen, if you that convicted, I want you to go on Twitter. Post it on Twitter. Post it on your Twitter account at me, okay? Because I know you ain't got as many followers as me. At me, and then I'm going to pin that, and we'll see if you're right or not. Mr. Sakila said 4K bottom. It was Rice TV who told you about BlackRock. Okay, yes. Okay, got you, man. Yeah, BlackRock. Shout out to Rice. That's my guy. What do I think about Cosmos? Great project. I like Cosmos. Great project. But guys, all these projects are going to be damaged. They're gonna get hit hard. All of these projects, all these coins, no matter how great the project is, no matter how good, whatever, they're all going to get hit by the move lower in the crypto market. So just be cognizant of that. Just understand that's going to be the case. So let's get back to these articles here. And now it's time to get into the nitty gritty, the just most retarded stuff ever. Not that one. Let's look at this one first. CNBC, Celsius CEO resigns in the middle of bankruptcy proceedings. Oh man. Here we go. This is what he says. This is what CEO Mashitsky, Alex Mashitsky said here. No, he's a nice guy from what I understand. I met him once down in Miami at a party. Seemed like a decent guy, you know. Again, I don't think these people do this stuff intentionally. I just think they get caught up in the wave of everything going up from bottom left to top right of the chart. That's all it is. And so when you have that easy money printing, high liquidity, right? Because remember I told you guys that Arthur Hayes, former CEO of BitMEX, he does a blog now, and he broke it down. I really like what he said and agree with him that Bitcoin is a measurement of worldwide liquidity. So if you see liquidity shrink, then Bitcoin is going to do very bad. If you see an increase in liquidity, i.e. more money printing, more money sloshing around, Bitcoin is going to do very well. So it's almost a direct barometer on world liquidity. Now, in this instance, I don't know how the hell I got on that, but let's read this tweet or this quote from Alex Mashinsky. Oh, I was saying that what I was saying is that I think these guys just got caught up in the rapture, like Anita Baker. It is what it is. They got caught up in the wave. Everyone was pumping everything, AMC stocks, ape, all this stuff, and they got caught up in it and over leveraged and over traded. So he said, I regret that my continued role as CEO has become an increasing distraction, and I am very sorry. Let me get into the character here, guys. And I'm very sorry about the difficult financial circumstances members of our community are facing. Since the pause, I have worked tirelessly to help the company and its advisors put forward a viable plan for the company to return coins to creditors in the fairest and most efficient way. How did I do? Should I be an actor? Listen, man. This is what I was saying. You see how Kwon, they're chasing this guy all around the world? This is what needs to happen to US CEOs. These fools need to go to jail. Straight up and down. They need to go to jail for their actions. Even if it's only 5 years. Do a little, little Martha Stewart, little stint, little bid, something light, They got to sit down. Because if he knew that his ass would be grass, if he made very irrational or risky trades and decisions, I guarantee you he would not have been as reckless as he was. So, Alex, you need to go to jail, homie. You need to go to jail. I'm sorry. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. After the announcement was made, the company's cryptocurrency CEL token dropped more than 7% in value, according to CoinMarketCap. Don't know why it was up in the first place, but it goes on to say multiple employees painted a picture of risk-taking, disorganization, and alleged market manipulation. And again, this guy needs to sit down for a little bit. I'm not saying throw the book at him. Don't give him football numbers, but he needs to sit down. There needs to start being some accountability for these CEOs in the United States. Let me know how you guys feel about that. Let's get to some of these comments really quickly because they are rolling in. I had a little lag there. Where am I? I'm trying to find where I am. Minho said, can you provide a link to Arthur Hayes' blog, please? Ah, man. I put it in one of my previous videos, Minho. I'll have to find it, bro. I would love to put it up right now, but I just can't take that time at the moment live to do it. So I will try to remember to put it up, or just hit me on Twitter, man, and remind me. Miss Me Slipsky knows his time's up. Not gonna happen. Grammy, bro. Thank you. He's in India, bro. Fake death. Okay, so Minho thinks it's the Gerald Cotton move coming. Thank you, Will45. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I'm gonna get on stage and smack the hell out of who should I smack on stage when I come up there? Let me know. Thank you, Red River Post. There it is, guys. There's Medium Post for Arthur Hayes. Does great work, guys. He really does. He's a smart individual and knows the mechanics of the crypto market. So a guy definitely to look at and follow, for sure. Whenever customers' assets are leveraged, it's always led to trouble. Yeah, it's true, man. It's true. Very true. So there you got it. Celsius CEO resigns. Probably got kicked out by the board for coming up with that retarded Kelvin project, and then before that or after that, he wanted to do a debt token to trade and give to the token holders. They could redeem later for XYZ. So just create another Ponzi scheme on top of the crazy. You're fired. Like Trump said, you're fired. Get out of here, homie. Get out of here. CNBC also bankrupt crypto lender Voyager to sell assets to Sam Bankman-Fried. I call him Friedman, but it's Friedman. Sam Bank Illuminati FTX for $1.4 billion. So there you go. That's the end of Voyager. They copped the plea. They're done. They threw in the flag, ladies and gents. They sold their soul to the Illuminati. Voyager has hinted at a possible transition of its customers over to FTX US. Now, that doesn't mean they're getting their money back in whole. They're just saying that they're going to transfer whatever you do get back after all the debtors and, creditors, I should say, get their money back first. Then you'll get whatever pennies on the dollar back in your new FTX US account, where they'll tell you to trade and lose it all unless you're with Bloodalytics.com, right? All right. It goes on to say they will enable customers to trade and store cryptocurrencies after the conclusion of the company's Chapter 11 cases. So, I don't know. The move marks a potential step forward, compensating users of Voyager who have few legal avenues in getting paid back their crypto they stored on the platform before it froze customers' withdrawals. In bankruptcy proceedings, customers of crypto platforms are treated as unsecured creditors, meaning they are not actually entitled to the crypto they purchased. And like other creditors would need to go through the courts to try to get their money back. What are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? This was the whole point of crypto. We weren't supposed to be doing, we shouldn't even be going through this. We are so backwards right now in the crypto space. It just doesn't make any sense. So I don't feel bad necessarily. I do feel bad for people who lost their money, because a lot of those people don't know. They don't know the true strength and value and power in crypto being self-custody. So I really blame us, the community, for encouraging people to do this type of stuff. We're going backwards. This is going backwards, ladies and gentlemen. I don't understand. I really don't understand. So Seba said, who the hell is behind Sam with all these acquisitions? Well, Klaus said it's George Soros. And we love to just we love to blame George Soros on everything, man. That guy is probably like in a retirement home somewhere. That guy's got to be like 85, 90 by now. So, I don't know. Up is down, down is up, in time vibes. I'm with you, bro. It is definitely crazy times. A-Dub say, even though I had a good experience with Nexo, never again, not your keys, not your crypto. Absolutely. And here's the thing, though, bro. If you are going to put some of your funds over there, have it be a very small portion. Or take the time to learn DeFi. Okay? It's going to take, the learning curve is a little higher. But just take the time to learn that world so that you can earn these types of yields in the DeFi world. You see, the media doesn't cover how most DeFi platforms never went down, never crashed, never bankrupted or anything like that. See, the media doesn't want you to know the power of DeFi. True DeFi, not CeFi, but DeFi. So that's what's going on. George Soros, 92 years old. Yeah, that guy ain't doing shit, people. He ain't doing nothing. So we can't blame Soros anymore. That narrative is over. We got to pick a new boogeyman. Who shall it be? Oh, Trump, right? Yeah, let's pick Trump. Let's pick. No, Putin. Yeah, let's go with Putin. I think that sounds better. Putin. No, my man from North Korea. Yeah, let's pick him. You get the picture. You get the picture. So there you have it. I did have one last one from Fortune that just kind of goes over, like, they were just basically saying you really don't understand how bad it could get in Europe this year. And I agree. This is why I'm telling you guys that we're going to see, and now I have to, going back to, I think Klaus said this, 170 easy on the Dixie. Easy. 170, 200. We might print a 200 handle on the Dixie, because this winter it's going to get ugly. And you're going to see a lot of people from the EU, a lot of people from Britain, the UK, fleeing their currency, fleeing physically, right? But they're going to be in need for US dollars. They are. The whole reason why the British pound tanked the other day is because they're trying to make moves to combat the energy issues that are about to happen, the energy costs, giving tax breaks and all these subsidies and stuff coming up. The bond market did not like that at all. So we have a situation where currencies against the dollar will continue to wither away, and dollar will stand as king. I know you don't want to hear that, truth monster, and I saw your comment on yesterday's video, but it is what it is, guys. Like, I know we want a narrative to be painted and be right. I know it doesn't make sense, but don't suffer from cognitive dissonance, please. Don't get into your mind that you have this framework or this idea that has to work, and you're sticking to it no matter what you see, what additional inputs of data that you see. You block it out and you keep your narrative. Don't do it. Dollar is king. It's going to get stronger. Like Klaus said, 200, 170. Klaus said, I'm saying 200. Why not? 200 on the Dixie. These currencies are going to hell in a handbasket. So, Nord Stream 2 down. Yes, Nord Stream 2 is down as well. I saw that earlier. There were 3 explosions that they found holes in. So there's leakages in that. I don't know if that's Nord Stream 2, but I know there's a pipeline going from Russia to the EU that has been, they think, attacked, sabotaged. So listen, there are some things that we haven't even. It's really honestly the calm before the storm, to be quite frank with you. So just let you remember this. Cryptodamus warned you. Crypto ain't gonna save you on this one. Crypto is not going to save you. And you're going to hate the next statement I make. Cash is going to save you. Because in order to take advantage of these crazy times, you need to be able to have the capital to buy at crazy low prices. So cash is king. And it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what 934 says here. DeFi is dangerous. Look at Wonderland. But okay, so those are Wonderland, those are hacks. Yes, there's definitely you won't have a risk-free anything. Anything that they sell you is risk-free, you should run far away from. But if you look in totality, DeFi as a whole, my friend, has stood the test of time, has not gone through any major bank runs or anything like that. DeFi runs, it's working, and it will continue to work. It will continue to work. Enjoy the sunrise and sunsets is only advice I can tell you going forward. Right. Predictions. Do we collapse by week's end? Collapse in what, Seba? Yep. A-Dub said, use established DeFi like Aave. Yes, exactly. There are some strong, good projects out there. Aave. There are a few, man. There are a few. So don't just pick the ones that got hacked or whatnot. Don't do that, my friend. But hey, that's pretty much it, guys. Appreciate you tuning in today. Make sure you guys go out there and give it all you can and smack those thumbs up, please. Smack them like you're Will Smith defending his wife. I appreciate each and every one of you. Jason Mack said 18.9, next stop 18.6. Are we talking about Bitcoin? I'll have to look, man. My chat room is coming in slow. You guys are definitely in the building. Thank you for tuning in. Let's take a quick look at the at where we are with Bitcoin real quick before we get out of here. So Bitcoin is still not breaching that pennant. So we do have some ways to go, but from the price action, it does look like we're going to do that. If you take a look here, we got a little peak to trough there. So it does. This is on the 1 hour. You know, I'm still Gucci here on Bloodalytics. We're short Bitcoin. Got in way up here. Okay, 19,431. Short Ethereum. Ethereum didn't move as much. It's been crazy because lately the moves that the money has been made in Bitcoin this week is pretty strange. Like normally, of course, Ethereum is the one that moves percentage-wise the most, but Bitcoin's been the one that's been bringing the money home for us for sure. But hey, that's it. Thanks again, ladies and gents. Make sure you share this video to your family, your friends. Let them get the real crypto news from Crypto Blood and the CBTV family. We love you. We appreciate you. That's my 2 Satoshis. I'm out of here. Holla!
Keep my wife's name